As December whispers its arrival, we reflect on days gone by, learning from the lessons beneath the wintry sky. In this season of endings, we gather wisdom like snowflakes, embracing the past as a foundation that never breaks. With the year's end drawing near, we pause to take a breath, learning from our journey, like the tides that ebb and flow. In this twilight of December, we find solace in reflection, gathering strength to create a future of endless affection. As December paints the world in hues of frosty blue, we delve into the archives, searching for lessons anew. In this month of closure, we embrace the power of retrospection, planting seeds of growth for a future filled with direction. With the final pages of the calendar turning one by one, we gather the fragments of wisdom, like rays of winter's sun. In this December's embrace, we learn from the chapters we've penned, creating a narrative of resilience that will never end. As December's gentle breeze whispers secrets of the year, we sift through memories, holding them ever so dear. In this season of introspection, we uncover hidden gold, nurturing the lessons as stories waiting to be told. With December's embrace, we bid farewell to days gone by, learning from each moment as the stars twinkle in the sky. In this twilight of the year, we forge a path anew, guided by the wisdom that December helps us accrue. As December's frosty touch paints the world with grace, we reflect on the tapestry of moments that we embrace. In this month of closure, we gather strength and insight, preparing for a future that shines ever so bright. With December's arrival, we unwrap the gift of time, learning from the past, like bells that softly chime. In this season of reflection, we find solace and peace, planting seeds of growth as the year comes to release. As December's whispers fill the air with a hush, we delve into memories like a gentle, silent brush. In this month of endings, we gather wisdom and insight, creating a future that glows like stars in the night. With December's quietude, we find a moment to dwell, learning from the past like stories we love to tell. In this season of introspection, we cultivate seeds of hope, nurturing growth like December's gentle slope. As December's curtain falls, we gather fragments of time, learning from the tapestry like a poem with rhyme. In this twilight of the year, we weave dreams anew, crafting a future that's bright like the morning dew. With December's gentle touch, we bid the year adieu, learning from the chapters like colors in a sky so blue. In this season of reflection, we find strength and grace, preparing for a future like a warm embrace. As December's melody softly plays, we reflect on the score, learning from each note as moments we adore. In this month of closure, we compose a symphony so grand, creating a future that echoes like an orchestra's command. With December's stillness, we listen to nature's call, learning from its whispers like leaves that gently fall. In this season of contemplation, we gather strength and might, preparing for a future that shines like stars in the night. As December's candle flickers, we seek the light within, learning from its glow like a gentle, calming din. In this twilight of the year, we ignite a flame of hope, crafting a future that soars like a bird on a slope. With December's quiet wisdom, we turn the page of time, learning from the chapters like a rhythm and a rhyme. In this month of reflection, we gather strength and might, preparing for a future that's boundless, like a kite in flight. As December's frost adorns the world with sparkling grace, we reflect on the tapestry, like a smile on a face. In this season of closure, we embrace the lessons learned, creating a future that's bright, like a candle that's burned. With December's gentle breeze, we breathe in memories dear, learning from the past, like whispers in our ear. In this season of introspection, we gather strength anew, preparing for a future that blooms, like flowers in the dew. As December paints the sky with hues of crimson and gold, we reflect on the journey, like stories yet untold. In this twilight of the year, we learn from highs and lows, crafting a future that's resilient, like a river that flows. With December's stillness, we find a moment to reflect, learning from the tapestry, like a puzzle to connect. In this month of closure, we gather wisdom and insight, preparing for a future that shines, like stars in the night. As the year draws to a close, we hold our loved ones near, treasuring their presence, like gems so precious and dear. In this season of gratitude, we cherish the bonds we share, embracing the warmth of love, showing how much we care. With the year's end in sight, we remember those who've departed, honoring their memory, though they may have departed. In this time of reflection, we find strength in their legacy, carrying their spirit forward with love and endless empathy. As the calendar turns its final page, we confront those we despise, learning to let go of resentment as compassion slowly rises. In this season of forgiveness, we cultivate a heart so light, choosing love over hate and embracing peace day and night. With the year's end approaching, we confront the storms we faced, learning from the trials as lessons that were gracefully traced. In this time of healing, we rise from the ashes so strong, transforming our suffering into resilience where we truly belong. As the final days of the year unfold, we navigate our emotions, learning to embrace vulnerability like the ocean's mighty motions. In this season of self-discovery, we grow from what we feel, harnessing our inner strength, understanding wounds will eventually heal. With the year's end upon us, we hope for peace in every heart, learning to mend the brokenness, creating a brand new start. In this time of unity, we stand together, hand in hand, fostering harmony and understanding, spreading love across the land. As the calendar bids farewell, we reflect on the joy and pain, learning to find balance like the sun and the rain. In this season of growth, we transform our suffering into grace, nurturing resilience as we navigate life's intricate maze. With the year's end in sight, we treasure the lessons we've learned, learning from every challenge like a flame that brightly burned. In this time of reflection, we embrace growth and change, evolving into the best versions of ourselves, no matter how strange. As the final moments of the year tick away, we embrace what's true, learning to let go of what no longer serves, like a butterfly that flew. In this season of release, we find freedom from our past, creating space for new beginnings where happiness can last. With the year's end drawing near, we hold our hearts with care, learning to navigate emotions like a gentle, calming prayer. In this time of self-discovery, we nurture our inner flame, embracing our humanity, knowing it's okay to feel both joy and pain.